Last week we started part 1 of our DIY kitchen renovation on a budget series. We were able to insulate and get our drywall and beadboard up. We left needing to make some decisions about whether or not to have an island and dishwasher. Stay tuned to see what we decided.
We're finally getting started on putting in cabinets. Due to budget, we decided instead of buying pre-made cabinets that we're gonna make them ourselves. We'll see. I had to rearrange everything, so looks kind of wild in here. You know, that was the island. This is going, ta-da, ta-da. Instead of having that, we are having this much smaller oven. Last night I brought in a piece of plywood and set it right there. We're real pumped about having countertops. Almost as much as having a sink, but the sink is by far the thing we're all the most excited about. You gotta have a countertop before you can have a sink. Savannah, tell me what happened in the far right corner over there.
Well, last night we took measurements for the beadboard because we had these 3 little spots that the beadboard didn't go all the way to the ground. And we knew we wanted to cover these just for protection. So we measured it last night. Then this morning we went to cut it and
Went the wrong direction.
couldn't remember. I mean, just like cut it in a direction and it was like not the right one, but it's fine. This is gonna be behind the counter. You won't see it.
Well, hot dang! We have some countertops. Of course, you know, we gotta cut. They're not attached, and the sink needs to be cut out there, and the stove. Well, the whatever it's called, stovetop needs to be cut up right there.
It looks massive. Casey is opening our stovetop because we need to know what size to cut out.
There she goes. Oh, did you stub your toe?
No, just a lot of obstacles.
Yeah!
Nice.
I chose to put this on with my finger because it's better than the putty knife.
Whoa, did you see that?
No.
That thing that it just covered up so good.
From stark white to warm
Creamy white.
linen creamy white.
Oh, is it called linen white?
I don't know.
We just moved the fridge and revealed that we still needed to paint some. So we're going to be finishing the countertop with this Watco Danish oil. This is our sink that we got for really cheap off of Marketplace. It weighs about 1,000 pounds. That's why it's on the ground, because we had to keep putting it into the hole when we were cutting a hole in the countertop for it and making sure it fit, and it didn't, and we put it down and we were like, we're not moving that until it's ready. And here's the other countertop. Oh, look at my real kitchen.
Yeah. This is not hooked up yet, but I just want to look at it. When this gets hooked up, I'm cooking something on 4 burners.
All 4 burners at one time.
Okay. Because we've been one burner wonder, and it ain't cool, guys.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Took us a long time to find this.
Yes.
Actually, I had a really hard time finding white appliances. I know white appliances aren't cool. We just had an epiphany one day that we actually liked white appliances better. The right kind, sure. And it is kind of hard to find things that look nice and are white.
Something else I wanted to say about why we did this alternative kitchen situation is we're able to make the depth of the counters and the cabinets like a tiny bit smaller so we can have a little more space. And it's not a lot, but in making them like 2 inches less deep than a traditional kitchen, we are able to put comfortably an island in the middle. We're definitely all about comfort. We're not going to sacrifice like a walkway, like a comfortable, like you don't feel claustrophobic walkway, just so we can have standard cabinets or like a full-size stove, as we've talked about. So that's one thing that's nice about custom doing it, is that you can just make it whatever size you want. Okay.
It's beautiful.
So this
Oh,
goes.
that's gonna be covered up.
This goes like this under here.
I'm thinking all the time.
No. We gotta take the sink out again. Oh yeah, you really do have a lot. Alright, we've installed a lot of stuff. This doesn't work yet. Why is that? Okay. It's all installed. We have a Berkey here and we have a bucket under here so we can at least use water, which we haven't been able to do in a sink in literally basically an entire year. But anyway, I'm gonna wash my hands for the first time. That's not foamy. I'm gonna use the Berkey water because that's what's here, but oh well. This feels wrong. This is how we wash our hands, with the tiniest amount of water possible.
Yeah.
It's raining, so that's gonna make everything a lot harder because we really want to finish the trim, but we cut wood, everything is done outside. If it stops raining, maybe we'll be able to get to that, but right now that just doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to get to that. So I'm gonna start by working on our little stove. These usually come, if you're getting a gas one, they're just already ready for natural gas, but we're doing propane, so I have to do a few things. I have to drill a hole in the wall to the outside. So lots to do with this. I'm gonna start here so that maybe we can actually use this for cooking food and stop using our little one burner. And then we can pack the one burner away for, you know, emergencies only. This thing is already dirty. Oh, nice. It just pops right out. Please work. Yeah. Nice. All right, already hit a little bump in the road. I ordered this online and I was given the wrong one. So we do not have all the parts we need to hook up this stove. So I did switch out the top parts so that those are already ready for propane, and I guess we're just have to wait till we go back in town to get the right stuff. This one right here. Who should make tea for everyone? Just wanted to show you Casey's painting station. I should have showed you these before she painted them, but we bought these gold things off of Amazon for the shelves. They're actually really sturdy, like really heavy duty, and they're deep, so we're gonna be doing a 12-inch shelf. But when they came in, they were like green. They weren't gold really at all, but it was kind of like green gold. We figured since these aren't gonna be like heavy duty, like you're not gonna be rubbing on this very often, we could just paint it and it will look better, and it looks a million times better. This matches our faucet very well, and since we are doing a copper pipe, we didn't want, like, we're fine mixing the metals, the copper and the gold, definitely down for that, but when you have like weird non-matching golds, like a bunch of different ones, and copper, I just feel like it gets a little messy. So I'm glad that we were able to match that because they look a million times better. Which I don't know what that is. First one. Okay. Like if I had actually look. Silly. What do you say that about the sticker? We hit all studs. We did it. Okay. Okay, let's hang her up. See, it seems like that's
Level
going down,
down.
but it's level there and less level
Kind of
here.
seems like the pipe isn't straight.
Same. Love it.
Don't hang everything, even our.
Oh, absolutely not. So the plan is, yes, to put pots here. Then Casey has some baskets that will hang with like fruit in it and or whatever, you know, garlic, I don't know. It'll be ever evolving what hangs on here, but always there will be pots here, and then our shelves are gonna go right above here. Casey is ready to just hang
everything. That's all I'm gonna do now.
All she's wanted is to hang this up, even though,
And I need to clean the bottom of that.
yeah, I mean,
It's
sure.
actually like copper looking on the bottom.
Yeah, but I'm most excited about the shelves. I'm not excited about doing them, but I'm most excited about them being done. Because once we have the shelf, we'll be able to put dishes up there and just like a lot of things that we have just floating around our house. And
Get rid of that ugly red card.
yes, oh my gosh, to get rid of this and that. There's actually one other thing I have to build to get rid of all of that stuff, but the shelves gonna put us in the right direction. So in case anyone was wondering, because I'm sure there's someone out there, we are going to put an exhaust fan up here above this copper pipe. We just haven't even picked ours out yet. We're trying to find something that isn't as deep as normal ones because we don't want to hit our head on it. So we haven't figured out exactly which one we're getting yet, but that will go up here above the copper pipe. There it is. That's going to have an elbow, and that's gonna have an end like this one. We bought these on Amazon. I'll link them below if you're interested. I guess I'll link everything that's in this video, but they match perfectly. We were a little worried that they would look too fake, but perfect. Whoops, she crooked. Okay, I realized that Casey didn't paint the backs of these, and I just wanted to show you the original color of these. It's just like really, it's like glittery, first of all. And then this is, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I mean, I can tell. This is more metallic and just a nicer color, and this is more of just like a green tan color. Very flat and not metallic looking. Piece, but I need to measure.
How much skinniness you need?
Ooh. We'll see. All right, we have one shelf up and kind of getting stuff cleaned up and putting things up here. We are planning on putting a second shelf. We're definitely not doing it today because we're not even sure how long it's gonna go. Lots of unsure things happening, but we're done for the day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, very exciting day. It would be more exciting if that thing was working. I offered to drive 45 minutes to Lowe's.
And 45 minutes back.
To see it through, but some people don't want that working as much as other people.
Oh, please.
I did a little mock-up of a layout and design of our kitchen space so we could better imagine all of our ideas. Of course, our kitchen won't look identical to this, but it's a direction. We decided to keep the island as it adds more storage and counter space while not crowding the kitchen walkways. As for the dishwasher, we are still considering our options. Come back next week for part 3 of our kitchen series where things really start to take shape.
In this story, it's such a heartbeat.